Hey everyone, I wanted to do a quick recap and talk about everything we got done this week. So behind me you'll notice the deck is no longer a thing. My father-in-law worked on taking the deck apart for about 4 days, working half days, and he was successful in getting it taken apart, and then we've put in the stairs temporarily. While he was doing that, I've been working with the energy consultant on detailed design details for the walls, ceiling, windows, sills, doors, all that stuff, frost walls. And then I've also been talking with the HVAC company that I'm interested in working with and starting to provide them a lot of detail on our project. This morning the telephone company came out and marked where the phone line goes into our house, so that's all painted at this point. Right now I think the plan for the power coming into the house is going to be to dig up 8 to 10 feet of the line right in this area and then build our temporary panel next to the tree, terminate the line, and then pull the line over and tie it into the temp panel. And then we have to work through running a temporary above ground cable back into the house to supply it some power. So pretty happy with the progress this week. Big thanks to my father-in-law for tackling the deck and getting that taken off. We got a lot of good usable scrap lumber out of that will be repurposed. Next week we're looking at cutting all the trees down and then starting to move some of these giant rocks and getting those out of the way so that we can begin working on our temporary electrical solution here. And once we get that, we can start tackling other excavation tasks. Welcome to our week 2 recap. Last week we had good weather on Monday, Thursday, and Friday, and rained out on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we'll talk a little about what we got done. As you can see, there's no more trees in the way here. So on Monday we cut down the trees, and we got some nice big wood piles there, and we burned the brush the other day when it was raining. And then over here we got a decent amount of wood to harvest. A nice amount of oak here that will turn into lumber in the future. You can make cabinets or whatever we want out of it. On Friday we moved all the rocks away from the side of the house and used our backhoe to dump them here, and we'll reuse these at a later date. The other thing we started on Friday, which you saw before, was we started digging up the stumps. So we got our massive stump out. It took about 4 to 5 hours to get this thing free. I'll show you that in a second. And then we got the pine stump, and then one more stump to go here. And the line that was separated was to the old boiler. We're not going to be reusing that, so that's not a big deal at all. Now here's the massive stump we took out. This was a workout for the backhoe, but she pulled through for us, and this is where the stump's going to hang out for probably the rest of the time here. Looking ahead at the next week here, we're going to start digging up all the electric lines, the water line to the well, and start beginning construction on the temporary electric panel so we can get the meter moved, and then continue on making preparations for starting the excavation work. So stay tuned.